观众朋友们，欢迎各位收看我们今天的这一期 NBA 最前线的访谈节目。在今天呢，是由徐继成老师、杨毅和我于佳呢共同为您带来这一期的访谈节目。而在我们中间休斯顿火箭队的领军人物、联盟的超级巨星詹姆斯·哈登又一次做客到我们的演播室当中。我们还是请他跟大家打一个招呼，开始我们今天的访谈。
Of course. How much I miss you guys. I love it. I come here at least once a year when time permits, and I always have a blast whenever I'm here in China.
How about your recovery from the regular season?
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a few weeks now. Obviously, the season didn't turn out how we wanted it to be. You know, obviously we wanted to be holding up a championship, but that's what the summertime is for. You got to continue to get better, continue to stay in the gym, and find a way to come back better than you were the year before.
Just one question a lot of fans want to ask is how about injury on your eyes? Is they recovered well?
Oh yeah,
I look normal, okay?
No.
Yeah, I was it was tough, especially after I got hit after the game and I went back to Houston and I went to go see the doctor. He said, honestly, I don't know how you went back in the game. Like I couldn't see anything. I literally was playing with one eye. But I knew how important that game was, and I knew how much my teammates needed me. And I mean, obviously, we didn't come away with the win, but I wanted to be out there with my team.
And how do you describe this past regular season of the Houston Rockets? Slow in start, huh?
Very slow.
Very slow.
Wasn't
what
good at all.
What happened to this team?
I think just new players. Yeah, we lost a couple guys, and then we got a couple new guys. We started off slow with injuries, and we just didn't catch a rhythm. We just weren't ready.
So what do you guys told the coach, and the coach told you guys?
About what?
How to overcome such kind of unexpected slow start?
Yeah.
Any conversations over there?
No, we just, we watch a lot of film. We practice a lot. You know, you have to work on the small things, especially when you're dealing with 4, 5, 6 new players on the team. So that was the reason for the slow start. But, once we got into a rhythm and a groove, Andre, we had injuries. Chris went out a couple games. Clint was out.
Yeah.
Some of our rotational guys like James Ennis, who we were starting, he was out. So it was just a lot of up and down. Then we had to get new players. We got Austin Rivers. We got Kenneth Fareed. We had some new guys come in midway through the season. It kind of helped us out.
So much new faces and so much injuries, and anything just influenced your confidence in the process.
My confidence never changes.
Never changes.
I'm always confident whether I make 50 points or have 10 points or miss 25 shots.
Yeah.
My confidence is always going to be where it needs to be. And my job is to try to dish off that confidence to my teammates and my coaching staffs and let them know that no matter if we're up 20 or we're down 20, we're good. We're going to win. So that's where my mindset was, and that's how my mindset always is.
What was the turning point of the regular season? You just led the Houston Rockets to get a win, get a victory.
Yeah.
What the turning point do you think?
Yes, especially since you usually once you rank the last one but one is in the last.
Yeah, like I said before, we were dealing with injuries, so we were like in 11th place, and I'm like, okay, we got to start figuring a way to get wins, And so I just turned the mentality on to just whatever it takes to win, and that's where you see the points was coming in and the wins was coming in, and I just had to do whatever it takes to win. And I had to do whatever it takes to get us to the All-Star break. I knew once the All-Star break came, after the break, guys would come back healthy. We got Clint back, we got everybody was healthy. And so I think after that, we lost like maybe 4 or 5 games after the All-Star break just because we were healthy guys. We had our confidence, we know what our roles was, and all we had to do was go out there, play hard and execute. But before All-Star break, you look at the roster, it was like 6, 7 players. We called guys up for 10-day contracts. Call rookies up. Like I'm looking at the roster, like it's a new guy every day, but you got to figure a way and you got to just try to get wins, and that's what I was doing.
You just got the 32 streak, 30 plus points, right? Can you remember that?
Yeah.
The feeling. Yeah, you can see the screen.
Honestly, I wasn't worried about scoring. Well, I was worried about trying to win. And if that meant me going out there and scoring a lot of points or getting a lot of assists, or like that's what I was willing to do. And I mean, it was a rhythm where I felt like everything that I shot was going in and you couldn't stop me. And then like when it got to like 20s and 23 and like later, I'm like, okay, like is tonight gonna stop? You know, then it kind of became a thing. Like everybody wanted to know how much I had that night, and it was pretty cool. I mean, honestly, it was different. Like that means I had to go out there every night and give you 30 points. Like, you know how hard that is? That's tough. But it was fun. I enjoyed that moment.
Fans talking about is during that stretch, well, more than stretch, I think a storm.
Yeah, the storm.
Yeah, the storm. Storm surprised everyone. You surprised yourself? That's what you expect to do, or that's...
I didn't surprise myself because
more than
the work that I put in is, it was like, here you go. You know, the times that I'm in the gym late night, here you go. You deserve this. You deserve this streak. I think what made it more cool was going into other arenas, like other opposing teams, and them like wanting me to get 30. That was pretty cool. So,
a little question, Justin. Before those two games, anything special happened to you? Do you remember?
Nah.
No?
Sleep very well. Eat very well.
Yeah, I mean that.
And then I think it was pretty cool that throughout the course of that streak, the opposing team had different types of defenses to try to guard me, like whether it's double teams, triple teams.
Yeah, we remember that.
Yeah, it was cool. So every game was like like me having to figure out in my mind how to like get 30 points and how to win. You know, it was a task within a task. So that was I've never been through that before.
Yeah, you just mentioned the strategy. The other team is defense you, and I mean, during the strategy, you can see most of the team they select to one-on-one.
Yeah,
play one-on-one defense guard you because based on you super playmaking ability. They want you to just attack by yourself. They don't want to get your teammates involved. So I mean, if you can choose which defensive strategies you prefer they play one-on-one, guard your work. You prefer they double team you, so you can make easy pass.
Are you asking me how to guard myself?
Basically.
You're so clever.
I mean, which way you prefer? You prefer they double team you, or you prefer they guard you
should try
one-on-one?
e-games or something.
You can choose.
You want me to tell? Nah.
You can choose.
Honestly, I don't really care. I just take what the defense gives me. But I love when I hit PJ in the corner for a 3, Eric Gordon, Chris Paul, Clint for an alley-oop dunk. Like, I love that more than 30 points. You know, if I can get 15, 20 points but have 15 assists, like, that's more of a game for me because I know everyone was involved and everybody's excited. Now it gives everybody energy. So on defense, like, everybody has an extra pep in their step, you know? But this year, teams guarded me where they try to stop everybody else and only allow me to score, you know? So every game was a different strategy that I had to figure out how were they guarding me and then try to attack it.
Especially the Jazz?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a special way. Yeah?
Exactly. The Jazz try to stay everybody at home and make me finish. So every team has different strategies.
Some of the teams just try the different strategies or defense on those. Like the Utah Jazz, like Atlanta Hawks. So which one you think is the most challenge to you, and you ready for next season to beat them?
No, I don't think any of them are challenging. I think throughout the course of the game, especially at the beginning, you have to figure out how they're guarding you, and then it's like, okay, this is how they're guarding me. I remember that from 10 games ago when they guarded me like that. This is how I have to be better. Or this is going into the game, Utah guards me like this, where they try to not let me pass it to my shooters and no alley-oops, so I have to go finish. And once I start finishing, then they collapse. Now I got my shooters. So every game you have to know it. And this is my 11th year coming up. I kind of know how teams are going to guard me. So going into the game, I know how I can get involved and I know how I can get other guys involved.
They use a very strange way to defense. You actually come from the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
They don't stay in front of you. They stay
on the side, behind.
Sometimes behind you.
Yeah, behind you. That's so strange.
Yeah.
So special.
If you we saw the defense way the first time.
Maybe next season more opponents will follow that.
Try this way.
I don't understand the concept or the scheme of what they're trying to do. I guess they're trying to take away all the 3-point shooters and just allow me to make layups.
Yeah.
Because as you know, we all shoot a lot of threes. You know, we try to shoot a lot.
Exactly.
So they want to try to take away the 3-point line for us and just force us to take tough twos, which is smart. But you know, if we're making a lot of layups, then it's gonna be tough to beat us.
But when you, they give you too many, easy, get you make it so easy to get penetrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you get penetrate, you know, they have to rotate defense.
They have to help.
Yeah.
When they rotate, you have easy chance to pass.
Exactly.
Corner three. So
And if they don't rotate, then I have layups.
You
a lot.
have the
so
layup
I can understand they stay side of you.
Yeah.
You know, because you're a left-hand player.
Yeah.
But I really can't understand why they stay behind of you.
Because
They can block.
if they stand
You're so strong.
because if they stand
I don't know.
if they stand on the side of me,
Yeah.
then I can still shoot my step back and shoot it on this side. I can create so much. If they stand behind me,
You can't step back.
I can't step back. So they want me to go to the basket and make a layup.
Do you think they put a big
Either way,
Either way.
either way doesn't work. But you know,
So because they got the big guy, the long arms in front of you. So
in front of the
that's why-
rim, so they want to be able to,
Yeah.
you know, protect the rim. But
They want to double team you in a new way, right?
yeah, exactly,
So cause this way you just can make your floater just better.
exactly.
Or exactly.
That's what I was working on yesterday in the gym last night. Floater.
Okay.
Yeah, just like a Big Shoe just mentioned, you know, you get added new weapon every year, and like step back three, that's 2 year, and floater this year. So that's why he just asked you, is there any new skill or any new weapon you will add this summer?
But next year, say
What kind of weapon?
What kind?
You guys will
in
see.
your arsenal.
Okay,
You
we'll
guys will
see. We will see.
I can't tell you all my secrets. Then it's gonna be out. You know, I gotta. Then you get. I tell you guys. Everyone hears it. Then they get time to prepare for it.
What about more mid-range shot?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Mid-range jump
Pull
shot.
up, pull
Yeah.
up, mid-range.
That's one of the things that I kind of took away from my game last year was the mid-range that I can get back to. So just mixing it up. Maybe a little post-ups
Oh, yeah, and the
on the block. Maybe a little bit of everything. You know.
You can see in the playoffs, especially in the finals, so many players, they take a lot of mid-range
Mid-range,
shots.
yeah.
Do you believe?
But those guys that are taking them are really good at it, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
guys like
Yeah.
Kawhi and who else was taking mid-range shots? I mean, I don't know, but Kawhi is really good at shooting a mid-range shot. He can shoot the three, but he's not. You know, he doesn't shoot it a lot. He maybe shoots 6 or 7 a game, 5 or 6. But mid-range, that's what he's more comfortable shooting. You know, so you see that a lot from him. You know, Steph Curry is different. He shoots a lot of threes. He shoots 15s because that's what he's most comfortable at. So it's just all personnel, player-based personnel. You know, for me, I like to shoot the three. You know, but I can't shoot the mid-range, and that's something that I can get back to next season.
And you
When
just
it's necessary or when you need to take the because somebody will just force you into the paint and send you to their big man. So that time maybe the mid-range jump shoot is that will work.
Exactly.
And you just talk about the 3-point shooting, huh? And how about the next season just breaking the 3-point?
Record?
Yeah, the record. Breaking that.
I don't even know.
14.
You shoot the
Single
most.
game.
Single game. Just 14 3-pointer. Man.
I don't really care. I don't know.
If you
records.
just, I know it will be crazy because if you just got 15 3-pointer, you got 45 points.
Last season you got 378. You made the 3-pointer.
378.
378.
24 away from the record of whole season 3-point made.
That means I gotta shoot a lot.
24.
I gotta shoot a lot more threes, then, right?
You gotta shoot a lot more.
Maybe more.
Come on. I couldn't imagine that. Just like the raining, raining cats and dogs.
Yes, also fans here, because they watch the game in another way, because they always found the interesting point. But just we found, if we just measure the distance behind the arc, You see, maybe you are the longest. You see, far, maybe 5 inch.
I don't know. I just
3
shoot it.
inch.
I see the line and I shoot it. I don't know where I am on the floor, as long as I'm behind the line. If I'm behind the line and you give me enough space.
That distance you practice with, or
I just work on dribbling and ball handling. So if I can do a move and create some separation and get you off me to where I can get my shot off, as long as I'm behind the line, whether I'm right on the line or a couple feet behind it, I'm gonna shoot it just because, I work on it. So I don't really pay attention to how far I am from shooting the ball.
During the stage, people talk about James Harden's the best offensive player on the planet. Definitely, do you agree with that yourself?
I'm the best basketball player on the planet.
On the planet.
On the planet.
Basketball, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who's the second?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, we can. And how about the king of the score? Average 36.1. Come on. We just checked that your rookie year was what? Less than 10 points.
It was?
Yeah, less than 10 points. Come
99
on.
or 98.
So big
9.9.
improvement. Can you?
I got better, right?
You get better. Come on.
I got a little better. Huh?
So big.
Opportunity and work. Oklahoma City, my rookie year, the first 3 years, I was kind of, I wouldn't say on a leash, but I had to wait my turn. I had to prepare myself and make sure when my time was, given to me that I took advantage of it. And Houston gave me an opportunity, and I took advantage of it. Every single year, I try to get better and try to put ourselves in a position to be in the finals.
Okay.
Yeah, just like Mr. Yu mentioned, you have long career. Just everybody has long journey in the life, but actually, we only have very few steps. There are decisive steps. Yeah, it's very important, but just very few steps. Maybe just one game, maybe just several moments, maybe just several decisions. I mean, is there any moment or decision define James Harden today? Returning the point.
Probably me coming to Houston. I would say that. Like I said, there's a lot of people just not in basketball, but in life. Like, I wouldn't say getting held back, but you just don't have the opportunity as someone else does. So once the opportunity comes available to you, you got to take advantage of it. And that's what happened for me. I got traded. Don't get me wrong, I love being in Oklahoma City. I love that 3 years and that great thing that we had when I was younger ages. But that opportunity came to a higher stage, and I had to take advantage of it. And if I went out there and didn't live up to what I know I can do, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair right now. I would be somewhere else. So I went out there, continue to work, continue to get better, continue to listen and learn. And I'm sitting here, and I still got a long way to go. But I'm still going to the top. So.
We should have the review of the semifinals.
Yeah.
Houston Rockets versus Golden State Warriors. Can you describe that?
Yeah, it was tough. Obviously, we played them the last few years, and the first game things didn't go our way. I felt like we should have won that game, but it didn't go our way. Game 2 is when I got hit in the eye. So I couldn't really see. Game 3 and 4, we played very, very well at home. We played well at home. Game 5, we also had a chance to win, and we didn't take advantage of the opportunity. And Game 6, it's tough. They're a very good team. Obviously, they've been in the finals the last 5 years, so we knew what we were dealing with. But each game, each possession is very, very important, and we just didn't have enough.
The Game 5 for the series.
Yeah, almost win. Huh?
Yeah, actually, the Rockets played really good before Kevin Durant got injured.
Yeah.
Really good and very hustle. But after that, after Kevin Durant got injured, suddenly
we relaxed.
Yeah, and you know the
What
tempo slowed down.
Yeah,
suddenly.
I think we relaxed. We kind of just took a deep breath, and that's when it was so bad. Yeah, it was.
That's the explanation.
Like they're a very, very good team, and I mean we all know that. So you can't relax on any possession against those guys. You relax one possession, and you know they make you pay for it.
And you are so experienced, and I think you can tell us what's the difference between the Golden State Warriors with KD and without KD.
I mean, obviously they're really good, and KD is one of the best basketball players we've ever seen. No matter what their experience, though, like they've been in that position for 5 years now, so they know what to expect. They've been through it, you know, and they have a lot of experience on that roster. You know, we didn't have a lot of experience on our roster, and so they kind of bit us on the butt a little bit. And I mean, that's it. You know, we were there every game. We were a couple of possessions away. So and we were a confident group still.
And after that game, you just talk with us and your team and your teammates just relax.
Yeah.
And what happened in Game 6? Game 6, just back to Houston, right?
Yeah.
And so much, you know, so much fans on the social media or just in the fact just thought, come on, Houston Rockets just had the chance. Yeah, right, back to home.
Right.
And what happened? I think that it's a pity. I should say that it was a pity.
Yeah, we just didn't take advantage of it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like, you can't do that much dissecting and going. Moral of the story is we didn't finish possessions. We didn't take advantage of the opportunity. We gave up a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of mental mistakes, and their guys made shots. This shot is a make or miss league. You know, if they're missing shots, you give ourselves a chance. Like, if we're making shots, you know, 2 years ago, Game 7, if we make shots, then, you know, we're in the finals. You know, so it's a make or miss league. We missed shots, they made shots, and they advanced.
Okay, we can talk about the NBA Finals this year. Did you watch that?
No, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch that, but you know the result, right?
Yeah.
You know the result, and the Canadian got the championship.
Yeah.
Can you describe? Did you imagine that?
Yeah, I mean,
before that,
they're a very good team, and especially if they make it to the finals. Yeah, they have to be really, really good. So, at that point, you know, anyone can win when you get there.
And did you imagine so serious injury happened in the?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hopefully those guys get healthy, speedy recovery. Their rehabilitation goes very, very well. But that's just devastating. Like, not just that's just for the game of basketball. For people, just you don't see injury like that after injury happen ever, and send a prayer for those guys.
So after this season's of finals, people and the media just talking about next season, we can expect totally two new teams in the final, beside the Warriors and beside the Raptors. What are the teams that think got the potential
I don't pay
next
attention.
season?
I don't pay attention to other teams.
Just only Houston Rockets.
One of them should be just
And how can we get better? How can we be one of those teams that you're talking about?
So no rookie, right? And any change in the lineup. Which part of the team can make improvement in?
I think we can improve. You know, everywhere.
Everywhere.
I think we can. You know, just. I think any position that can help us, and you know, our bench needs to get better. You know, we need to get more experience, more talent. I mean, yeah. And I think everybody that's on the roster needs to come back better, including myself. I think if individually we come back better and improve some certain areas that we need to improve on, we'll give ourselves a better chance.
Okay. You just mentioned about the system, especially the offensive system of the Houston Rockets. I mean, if you, to compare, you know, the other team like Golden State Warrior or the Raptors, you know, the two teams that get in the finals, they have more, I mean, obviously more passing and more up ball moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Houston Rockets, the system looks like, you know, most simple system, you know, basically depends on you personal ability.
Just like a storm.
No, that's not it. And that's what everybody says, but that's not it. Like, we have movement, we have different plays. But at the end of a play, who do you want the ball in? Your best player's hands, right?
Of course.
That's what you run to play for, to get the ball in your best player's hands, right? So you run to do all this movement to get the ball in the best player's hands. So that's, you know, sometimes we run plays to do that. Sometimes we eliminate all that and put the ball in your best player's player and make a play.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay, and we should change the topic to the World Cup, huh? We should talk about that, the World Cup. And I just remember, you know, last World Cup in Spain. You just led the U.S. team because I was the only Chinese commentator by the court side. I just remember you just got the trophy and you just dancing and led all the team members that dancing together.
You got the clip?
Yeah, I just remember that so clearly, you know. And how about the World Cup experience? Different from the NBA?
I mean, you do just because you got so many talented players on that roster. You got guys that are unselfish, that you're all playing for the same thing, and that's your country. So it's unselfish. There's a lot of talent around you, and it makes the game a lot easier.
Yeah, so based on the domination, the U.S. basketball have in the world, and every time U.S. team win the championship, it's not news, you know. Only news happens if U.S. lost. So I mean, do you guys really think is there any team can treat U.S. team, or actually there's no team can treat you guys, you know?
I mean, we're focused.
What's the mind side?
Yeah, we're focused. We're focused. Obviously, like, you know, other countries have gotten a lot better. You know, guys are you know, other countries have a lot of different players that are in the NBA now, whereas before, maybe 7-8 years ago, it wasn't that many, you know. Obviously, like Spain was very, very good. You got all these other countries that are very, very good that are getting better. And so it makes it difficult, which is fun. You know, you got guys that are different countries been in the NBA. It makes the NBA more global and more exciting for everyone to watch.
What's the biggest opponent we can see? The U.S. team just belongs to Shanghai, to the Group E, right?
Yeah.
Turkey, Czech, Japan.
Honestly, you don't want to overlook anyone. You know, we don't take anybody for granted. We don't say this is every opponent, we watch film on them, we practice, you know, for them, and we cheer everyone the same. And when you have that mentality and you focus on each opponent, you're more locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see. I mean, the international player like Giannis, like Jokic.
They will play for
they got improvement so much in NBA, and back to national team. The national team can, you know, really compete with U.S. team. So do you feel, I mean, the difficulty will be much bigger to compare than the last couple of years?
Yeah. Like I said, you got those guys are playing at a high level in the NBA, and then they're going back to their respective countries and you know, trying to bring a championship or a world championship to their country. And those guys are really good in the NBA, so it's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough, you know.
And another point, you just play for the national teams, not the first time, right?
Yeah.
But your team head coach was a rookie.
Who? Pop?
Yeah, Pop was the rookie. Assistant.
The first time on the head
2004?
Yeah, the first time. The head coach.
No matter where you put Pop, he's gonna be successful. He's been doing it so long that he has so much experience. He knows the game like that.
Did Coach K just scold off your performance in the training or just in the game process? No. Coach K, no, right?
No.
But Coach Popo just always say that.
No,
not really.
Not really.
They
They don't like try to, you know, downplay you or crush you. They always, you know, help you and motivate you and uplift you. So, and both of those guys, if they see something that they can correct you with or help you with, you know, of course they'll voice their opinion.
Zhou Qi from the China national team. Can you talk about his performance and his thing just in the Houston?
Yeah, he's gotten a lot better. You know, he was continuing to get better. He was getting stronger. He was shooting the 3-ball very well. Obviously, he's always been, you know, rebounder and blocking shots. But I'm proud of him just because how he came to Houston and just continued to work and continue to get better. And you know, hopefully he
Did
plays
you
well.
give any advice or suggestion to him? He always talk, hey, come on, brother Harden,
That's my guy. Yeah. No, he listens, man. He listens, and he goes out there and works. And when you have a young guy like that who just listens and wants to get better, it makes you want to help them more. And so I'm proud of him. I'm proud that he's continued to get better. He's had more opportunities, and just continue to get better and keep going.
Okay, our Q&A just almost done, almost finished, and our director and editor just tell you to explain some X and O's, right? Just show that how to make offense and defense, and you can stand by the screen set.
We will restart.
Yeah, so basically now I'm watching Donovan's eyes, and as our coaches tell us, you know, if the shot goes up, be the first guys to get back. So I'm the first guy to get back. So now I'm looking at where the ball is and making sure nobody gets behind me.
Yeah.
Initially I had Rubio, but I'm watching Donovan Mitchell's eyes, and as he advanced the ball, I just go with my basketball instincts and try to steal the basketball, and did. And now I end up with a three. So.
Okay.
Right here we're trapping Kemba Walker since he's so good with the pick and roll. So now we trap him, and now we use our high hands, and now Kemba can't see where the pass is going. You know, so now I anticipate. I'm the next man that rotates over, and I get the steal.
Yeah.
All right.
Dallas Mavericks, huh?
Harden gonna knife inside of Dallas. James Harden after he makes the steal. Watch.
That's just being crafty with the ball defensively. That's all you read in the defensive eyes. Reading the guy with the basketball, wherever his eyes is, you're reading it, and you just go for the steal.
That means your defense started immediately when the transition changing to
the first initial of it is you have to get back. You know, when the shot goes up or you turn the basketball over, you have to sprint back and make sure that you're the last line of defense. And then now you can match up and figure out who you can guard from there. So that's the most important thing, is sprinting back.
Team, they have the ability to really, in my opinion, be one of the best.
There you go. So now,
once the playoffs start,
finish that, PJ. So now I'm the low man. Chris is a low man. I got Pascal Siakam who can shoot the ball. He's a good three-point shooter.
Yeah.
But I know Serge Ibaka isn't really comfortable dribbling the basketball, especially with his left hand. So as you go back and you watch it, he takes one dribble, and I see it. I anticipate, boom, steal. Marc Gasol, they're running the action for, who is this? The big guy to come over the top. He's not paying attention. Easy steal.
the focus
That's
not on the
good reaction.
ball. He didn't practice ball well. But that kind of skill is very easy to go.
Yeah, but if you don't, and you don't steal the ball, and he turns, it's a wide open shot. So you have to be aware. You have to make sure. These are defensive principles. So I'm the low man. I have all the protection at the rim. You know, the pick and roll is happening. We got PJ guarding a shooter. We got CP up top. I'm the low man. So if I come help, CP has to go take my man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so
the rotation is so well, right?
Right. So now I'm coming over early. And we all know Donovan Mitchell is a very, very good scorer. You know, so we have to show him bodies, show him crowd. So as he gets closer to the basket and he goes up for a shot, I'm here to protect it, whether it's taking the charge or whether it's showing high hands and this possession.
So that's what we mean, just you are the good basket protector in this.
I mean, I'm not,
You're not
Shaquille O'Neal or nothing,
Shaquille O'Neal, come on.
Just all, basketball instincts, just being in the right place at the right time is basically what it is. Okay. When you put yourself in a position to anticipate or to be the low man like this, good things happen. So as you run the clip, I come over early and
Blocked by Harden.
Okay.
That's just one-on-one defense.
Yeah.
One-on-one. You got to get a stop.
You just
got to stay in front of him.
Defend the big guy. Yeah?
But Chris is ready to come over and help me if I need help.
Okay.
And now I'm just on the island. I got to get a stop. Make him take a tough shot over me.
Oh, wow. Big European guy.
Yeah, you got to... You can't give a guy like that angles. You have to, like, mess around with him, play mind games with him, and which I try to do.
You just defend.
Yeah, make him feel my body, then back off, and then come around. Just make him, he has to feel
different
me.
the ego.
Yeah.
Right out there on the three-point line. Now Harden's got it. And Harden steals.
See how I grab his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can see. It's the tree.
Oh, yeah.
He tries to touch you and know where you are.
Yeah, exactly. But then but also if the drive happens and Nene gets beat, I have to be the guy to come in and take the charge and help him out as well. So.
Okay.
So you need a very quick
Footwork. That's all it is. And it was a bad pass, so it made it easier for me.
Okay. Okay, we just talk about the defensive details, huh?
Yeah.
Now and then we just talk about the offensive details. I think you would like to introduce that much better, huh?
No, I like
No?
both are equal.
Oh, both equal. Okay, both equal. That's good.
keep balance.
好，我们来看一看进攻的细节啊。
Checked in for the first time. Klay Thompson sits down. Thompson hit his first and only shot.
It's just a switch.
Just a switch. You got a big man on you. You got to take him.
Wow, 2.6 meters.
It's too far back.
Yeah.
Too much separation for me to get my shot off.
How about your adjustment and your decision to shoot?
It happened so fast.
Yeah, so fast.
It's space.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
It's space. If you give me too much space, I'm gonna shoot it. If I feel you close enough to get me, I can try to go by you. So, and on these clips,
Don't allow Iguodala to stay to the body of James Harden. All is useless.
all these is 2.5 meters, 2.6 meters, too much space.
Okay.
Average is the more than 2
Again, down to 5.
Oh yeah.
Harden, step back three.
You just got to shake the man's hand. I mean, that is great defense.
I just think that it may be depend on 10,000 or more than that practicing
Yeah, it's every day.
every day.
Every day.
Come on, how about the daily shooting every day? 3,000, 300?
No. It just depends. You know, sometimes it's more than others. Especially like if we have like back-to-back games and I relax. Maybe just form shooting, or if we have 2 days in between games, then I put more reps up. So it just depends on the schedule. And,
That's
and
good
games.
explanation. Please, let's go on.
Harden, step back three. Utah got it within 7. Step back, Harden.
The jab step. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. And how about the different defensive players? Just
Most of them are the same in the sense that they're not gonna. The step back is so much space created. They're not gonna block my shot.
okay.
So basically every defender is the same. It's just the amount of me getting my feet where they need to be and me looking at the rim.
Okay. With the combo, just skillful.
Just work, huh? Oh,
Oh,
yeah. That's combos.
that's combos.
Yeah, you can see the leg of Klay. He just let you to go your right side.
Yeah. But running back, if you want to run it back, you see where the help was. Watch what Draymond Green is. He's helping.
Yeah.
Harden tonight, 3 of 7. Thompson's defense there. Step back, 3, down, caught! In the shot clock at 5, screened by Tucker, switch on defense, here comes Thompson. Into 2. Split the defense.
So great. I should say your weapon is so much.
Shot clock at 5.
Your weapon just so great sprint, huh?
Yeah. But they're not even switching. They're just trying to
Oh
crowd.
yeah,
They're like in a zone.
yeah, the zone. Yeah, we noticed that.
Defense, here comes Thompson.
And then
Into 2.
Yeah. Feel like,
yeah, it depends on your footwork, huh?
but they're just going to put him in pick and rolls. Harden.
See, we can test that.
7 in game 1 for Iguodala. Starting for the first 2 times. Here comes Harden.
Lane is wide open.
It seems so important to scan the defender and read the defense.
Yeah, that's all. That's the most important thing. Look.
Man-on-man defense, active hands, comes up with the strip.
Now Thompson. Not Curry, but Thompson is on with the try.
Yeah, look at speed of play.
Yeah, the rhythm is so good.
Watching Draymond Green is he's helping.
Yeah.
He's helping, so I'm like, okay.
Not Curry, but
Now
Thompson.
Steph Curry's helping. Now he moves back a little bit, I go.
Okay, I understand.
Season long, 31-10 during the regular season. That's after losing their first 4 home games of the year. And they won all 3 games against Utah at home in the first round. Harden steps back and nails the
Oh, D.
season long, 31-10 during the regular season. That's
Look where the help side is. He's ready to come over. If I drive right, he's coming over. So
Yeah. So you just shoot. Right?
and look at you got guy over. He's ready to help at the nail. Look, he's coming.
Yeah. And so you just choose to
I
shoot.
see him
right?
step. Okay.
OK， 这个比较清楚。就是要往前冲的话，就是克雷和追梦都来。
Watch his feet.
What his feet? Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Just like a $1.
Yeah. One box.
But I
Just
don't-
like one box.
But as I try to go, they all collapse.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just shoot. 所以其实他选择还是就是非常清楚，第一时间能判断。
He's gonna go out.
OK。
He's gonna go out.
OK。好，各位，今天呢非常愉快，能够和詹姆斯·哈登在我们的演播室里，这其实还真是他第一次来到我们演播室里做这么长时间的访谈。那么会同杨毅和大学老师，我们3位跟哈登有算是挺详尽的长聊，聊了过去的10年，聊了过去的赛季。那么祝愿哈登一切都好。那么在我们节目结束的时候，也请詹姆斯·哈登跟我们的球迷或者我们的观众来说几句。OK。Our program just almost done, and would you like to say something in the ending of our program, please?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just that I always appreciate you guys and appreciate all my fans here in China, all over China. Every time I'm here, you guys show me the most respect, the most love, and that's what I love coming over here. So I appreciate it. Hopefully, I get an opportunity to meet a lot of fans and have a good time and be myself. So.
Why not invite them to watch the U.S. team's game?
Yeah, come on. Come on. No, but honestly, I appreciate it. Ever since I've been in the NBA, you guys have shown me love, and every time I come back, it makes me want to come back. So, appreciate it.
Okay, thank you for your patience.
Yeah, for sure.
好，那么非常感谢各位收看我们今天的节目，也感谢詹姆斯·哈登做客我们演播室 NBA 最前线，就是这样，再见。